And our teams playing today, first celebrating their quadricentennial 400th year anniversary with a twice-to-beat advantage, the #1 team in the eliminations. Here are the defending champions, UST Tigers. Their opponents will celebrate their centennial 100th year anniversary this new school year. Here the #4 team in the eliminations. This year's UAAP hosts the DLSU Green Archers. Now let's meet the starters first for the UST Tigers. #2, Harvey Ilano. #3, John Depante. #4, James Pecania, team captain. #5, Son Ramos. #8, Kerr Ukang. #10, JP Torres. Their libero, #7, Jolo Doloidas. And head coach, Emil Lontok. And now, let's meet the starters for the DLSU Green Archers. #1, Chris Magasay, team captain. #2, Sam Luby. #4, Mike Antonio. #7, Mark Lee. #11, Carlo Rivera. #12, Puto de la Vega. Their libero, #6, Renz Casanova. And head coach, Shami Akailar.
Live here at the arena in San Juan, it is the men's other half of the Final Four matchup. The 1 versus the 4. UST, the defending champions, heavily favored coming into this game. As you see the starting lineup, very dependable starting 6, while you see what LaSalle will put on the floor to take on the Growling Tigers.
You know what's big on the side of UST is that these are the familiar faces you saw last year starting for UST.
Last year, even a couple of years ago, actually.
It's exactly the same team. So,
to start our game, we have serving UST's Kerr Ukang.
After missing it last year. So let's see. Minsan pag ganyan, all out na rin. They know it's a strong team, but kanina in the warm-ups, I could see that they really have high leapers here in the DLSU squad.
But they're going to be tested today. The block on the first attack of the Green Archers, blocked again, was Lee Ramos Pecania at the net. These two guys were part of the UST lineup that took down the Ejet Mabayad-led FEU Tamaraos a couple of years ago. So you know that they've gone through hell and back, and they have the experience and what it takes to go up against, you know, top competition.
Antonio with a quick hit.
Antonio, a utility spiker for Coach Akailar.
You know, UST is the best blocker so far in this tournament. That's their main weapon. Why? Because they rank only number 5 in best diggers. So, alam mo yun, but in reception, they're number 1. Pero yung digging, they're number 5. So they really have to do it at the net. Or they've been doing it at the net, actually. So let's see in this game kung yung pa rin, if that will prove to be efficient. And again, the main block on the game of LaSalle.
Combination. Dolores with a great dig. Here comes JP Torres.
Outside.
Goes out.
A bit out of his comfort range that time as he went over the back line. Let's introduce the third member of our panel reporting for De La Salle University, Steph C.
Today is a do-or-die match, but as Coach Tammy puts it, the Green Archers never say die. In short, he believes and he's pretty sure that the team has a good mindset and a good attitude, a winning attitude as they attempt to start off this game properly. Being the underdogs in this battle, he relates it to a movie and to David and Goliath wherein they're able to defeat the giant that is UST. Sabi nga niya, kahit ilang score pa mamaya kung lamang man kami o sila, one thing's for sure, we don't give up. La Salle may be a young team and the opponent may have the championship experience. Nonetheless, Coach Tammy is confident that they can defeat the defending champions as long as they have faith in themselves. After all, they're not only physically and mentally prepared, they're also religiously prepared. Eric and Mosey.
Thanks, Steph. That's indeed important, no? You know, you do your part, and then you can actually try and put everything on the floor, and that's the only thing you can do in situations like this.
Yung acceptance lang eh. You know that UST is the best team so far, ranked number 1 and you're number 4. But if you embrace that and then just play your game, wala nang chip on your shoulder.
That's true. Because if you start lying to yourself, you're telling yourself na mas magaling kami sa kanila. You know, right from the start, medyo mali na yung approach mo as you take a look at that one-man block by UST's Depante.
And this once again, single block coming from UST. That's why they're the best blockers here in Season 7-3.
Torres is ranked number 3 in scoring in the league. De La Vega, solid hit from the corner.
Finding that space between the blockers of UST as you see it once again. Look at him go for that space, use the blocker, and score the point.
Best receiving team in the league is UST. Blocked there by De La Salle at the net. Block again, 2 consecutive blocks for the Green Archers, forcing UST to readjust and go over the back row.
And La Salle was just patient on that last play. That's why they were rewarded with a point. Just consistently block the attacks of UST until finally kakahanap ng UST ng space, committed an error.
Dolores, good first ball. La Salle on the attack. Unfortunately, Casanova, the libero of La Salle, over-received that ball. And Luby, the setter, wasn't able to adjust.
This once again. Oh, he actually
Slipped it, oh.
Yeah.
UST on top by 1-6-5 as Pecaña, Henry James Pecaña gets
So far
ready
a
to
close
serve.
game, huh, Eric?
Well, in their last meeting, remember, the first set of their last meeting was won by La Salle. Dolores, excellent dig. UST on the attack.
Pushing the ball, still alive. Oh, again, another error on the attack.
Depante. I guess some nerves are playing, you know, with his mind.
And he's really trying to avoid the blockers instead of using them. Sinusubukan muna niya kung papasok yung mga palo niya.
Depante ranked number 11 in scoring in the UAAP. Finally gets the range. Medyo yung unang dalawang palo siguro tinatansya, sinusubukan, ano? And he finally got the kind of formula he needs. Now let's welcome the last member of our panel reporting for UST, Job De Leon.
Too long outside.
We're going to sort out some technical difficulties, but in the meantime, let's return to the action at hand. UST, their biggest lead against La Salle, 8-6 in set number 1.
Now that you're already at the semifinals, how are you planning to overcome UST's twice-to-beat advantage? Ano yung balak niyong gawin sa laban today?
Try to enjoy the game na lang. Siyempre, sabi ni Coach, enjoy lang kami sa training namin before. Enjoy, point by point, laruin lang namin. Ayun lang.
Well, knowing that you're the underdogs in this battle, ano naman yung mindset nyo as you enter this match?
Yung mindset naman namin, yun nga, regular season, wala kaming paki dun sa standings. So number 4 man kami, number 1 man sila. Kasi Final 4. Records ng elimination doesn't apply here na. Ayun.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was Chris Makasayat, the team captain of the DLSU Green Archers.
Indeed true, especially during the Final Four matchup semifinals. The standings, the rankings go out the window. It's a one-on-one matchup against you and the opponent. And for LaSalle, they have a chance of making it, a best-of-3 matchup if they win today. For UST, unfortunately for LaSalle, it can be a one-time deal. If UST wins today, then it's all over for LaSalle.
Right, and then again, it's the acceptance. Yung mindset mo going to the game. Maganda rin yun. Okay, Final Four. Parang another tournament. Mini tournament na to between the two of us. Between UST and Del Salle.
A beautiful move by Makasait as he had a soft off-speed touch, finding that opening in the UST defense. Let's go back to this report by Job De Leon.
All right, Eric, I thought for a minute there you guys could really hear me. Let's talk about UST, 3-time defending champion and winner of 5 championships in the last decade. Despite all of this success, Coach Emil Lontok makes sure that his boys' heads are still squarely on their shoulders. I talked to him earlier, and he says that they're taking nothing for granted despite being the number 1 seed in this tournament. Magaling ang kalaban, he said, kaya natin pinaghahandaan at nilalaro ang bawat laro. Now, I asked him, what specific advantage does LaSalle have over a team like you? And he declined to comment, but he said he only recognizes that each team in this tournament is still a force to be reckoned with, even for a championship caliber team like UST. Eric and Mosey?
Thanks, Job. Indeed, we were talking, Mosey, off the air, in the broad room, that LaSalle really considered, that UST really considered LaSalle an offensive force and a very good team coming into the season.
I was actually able to talk to them a day before the game of yung LaSalle game. Coach Emil really told me na to him, LaSalle is the best team so far dun sa tournament sa season 73. And yet they were able to beat them in 3 sets. But at least the respect was there. And before the game, I was asking Coach Emil, Coach, may kaba ka pa ba? I mean, how many times na ilang championships na? Sabi niya, never, wala. Always. There's always that threat. There's always that fear. Pero yun naman, if you're prepared, and same with Coach Sammy Akailar, and you're prepared physically and spiritually, he believes that things will be okay.
Setter Sam Luby serving for LaSalle. JP Torres picked up easily by De La Vega, who scored from the back row earlier, and this time
Great point for Mike
Antonio scoring on a hit from the outside.
And look at Antonio, lightweight, staying up in the air, going for that attack.
Ranked number 10 is Antonio in spiking.
As
Lee unable to contain yung palo nitong si Ramos.
Just so powerful.
11 all. Ukang, who took over the setting duties from Dimakulangan, is serving. Oh, beautiful. But the defense was there for UST. Torres couldn't put it away. Lee, prolific scorer from LaSalle.
And LaSalle just stayed on that point, on that last play, not giving up, and was rewarded with that off-the-block point.
Second best efficient spiker is Emilio Lee with 43.99% of his spikes converted to scores. Pecanya, beautiful hit.
Cross-court hit by Pecanya.
You see here, nag-commit si Chris Makasayat, who's one of the best blockers of LaSalle. He committed, thus